This is the BBC television service, and I have a few moments in hand to explain to you our brand new logo. As you can see, the wavy lines on the left symbolize the sea, waves, and the wavy lines on the right symbolize other wavy things. The circles in the middle are, in fact, an aerial view of a Mexican hat.
Evening, party people. Being a copper, you see some strange things. I mean, take the phone box. It used to stand behind me here. Disappeared one day, nicked by a bloke called Doctor Who. Quite annoying, really, had me sandwiches in it. Understand this Doctor Who's played by an actor called William Hartnell. Sounds like a dress designer to me. Still, takes all sorts.
My name is William Hartnell, and as Doctor Who, I make my debut on Saturday the 23rd of November at 5:15. The Doctor is an extraordinary old man from another world who owns a time and space machine. And he and his granddaughter, Susan, played by Carol Ann Ford, have landed in England and are enjoying their stay, until Susan arouses the curiosity of two of her school teachers, played by William Russell and Jacqueline Hill. They follow Susan and get inside the ship, and Doctor Who wants to leave Earth, starting a series of adventures that I know will thrill and excite you every week.
This is BBC One.
My name is William Hartnell, and as Doctor Who, I make my debut on Saturday the 23rd of November at 5:15. The Doctor is an extraordinary old man from another world who owns a time and space machine. He and his granddaughter Susan, played by Carol Ann Ford, have landed in England and are enjoying their stay, until Susan arouses the curiosity of two of her school teachers, played by William Russell and Jacqueline Hill. They follow Susan and get inside the ship, and Doctor Who decides to leave Earth, starting a series of adventures which I know will thrill and excite you every week.
Doctor Who begins on BBC television this Saturday at 5:15.
Oh my goodness, oh, it's you. I thought for one moment it was... Oh, honestly, I must just sit down for a minute. I'm glad I met you, as a matter of fact. Something I want to tell you. When we start out on our next adventure, Janie and Victoria and I, we meet some old friends. Yes, but we also meet some old enemies. Very old enemies, the Yeti, as a matter of fact. And this time, they're just a little bit more frightening than last time. So I want to warn you that if your mummy and daddy are scared, you just get them to hold your hand. Here we go again. I just want to go. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Doctor Who and the Web of Fear next Saturday at 5:25.
This is a preliminary warning. Preliminary warning. base evacuation procedure.
My name is Smith. I'm a scientist in charge of stopping the second ice age from destroying the European world. A complex task, best of time. But a challenge, a great challenge. One of the most brilliant scientists on my staff has rebelled against the way I run the base. So now, he lives the life of a scavenger. A useless, non-productive waste of talent.
He's talking about me. I'm the scientist who rebelled. The name's Henry Henley. There's no point in arguing with a man like Kent. He's a machine. I chose this existence because I demand the right to be an individual. Kent may be able to control the glacier, but there's a far greater menace that he doesn't reckon with. I mean the creatures in the ice. The Doctor and his companions find themselves involved in this life and death struggle in Doctor Who and the Ice Warriors next Saturday at 5:35.
There's been no radio contact for 7 months. Something's gone badly wrong with Mars Probe 7.
Next Saturday, a new serial begins when Doctor Who meets the Ambassadors of Death.
Now we've got to find out who's sending that signal. Someone is determined to steal the recovery capsule. People behind this are trying to kidnap Liz Shaw. I don't know what we brought down in Mars Probe 7, but it certainly wasn't human.
What happened to British astronauts from Mars Probe 7? A new Doctor Who adventure starts next week. Doctor Who and the Ambassadors of Death.
Well done. You passed your first initiative test. Now listen closely. Our contacts inside the BBC have laid on a special 6-part induction course for you, starting Sunday, January the 2nd at 12 noon on BBC Two. I repeat, 12 noon, Sunday, January the 2nd, BBC Two. Codenamed The Green Death. This file was first opened some 20 years ago by Miss Grant and the Doctor, and is long overdue for review. Now, I want you to watch these 6 programs very carefully, and we shall be watching you to see if you've got what it takes to join the crack unit team. Now, one last thing. Don't try to contact us again. This line may be bugged. If we need to contact you, we shall be in touch in the usual way. Carry on. Keep up the good work. This is Greyhound Leader signing off. Over and out.
A new season and a new series of adventures each Saturday as BBC One's intrepid traveller in time and space prepares once again to face the forces of evil.
Doctor, awake! Doctor, awake! Doctor, awake!
I am awake. Who are you? Go away. What do you mean, waking me up in the middle of August?
Doctor, I come to bring you a warning. You will be pitted against an evil force.
Evil force? What evil force?
A race known as the Daleks.
Never heard of them.
Daleks?
Where? When? What are they doing?
That I may not tell you.
Then why bring it up in the first place?
Forewarned is forearmed.
Yes, but I remember once...
You will now forget. now lose all conscious memory of this warning.
Hello? Hello? Somebody there? Did somebody say something? Noisy universe. Can't a fellow get a few months' rest around here?
Doctor Who sets off on a new series of adventures each Saturday, part of the new season on BBC One.
Christmas on BBC One.
Merry Christmas!
Just a fleeting visit. Just dropped into your galaxy. Very nice place you got here. Obviously a bigger budget than us. Thank you. Welcome to the galaxy.
Thank you very much. Yes.
How do you do? I'm sorry about this. It had nothing to do with me at all. It's a demon Doug.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Greetings, inhabitants of the planet. Is it called Geldof yet? No. Earth. The planet Earth. I have encountered many enemies during my travels through time and space. Cybermen, Daleks, Sontarans. None of them are as great as the enemy you have here on Earth. That is hunger. Now on all those other planets, I had the help of the governments to defeat my enemies. Here, you don't. You have to do it yourselves. Fight hunger. Give money. Save lives. And you'll be my friend.
You know, Mal, what we need is a holiday.
Yes, Doctor. I haven't been to Earth in ages.
Green fields, rolling hills, tranquility.
You have won our fabulous 50s tour. A week in Disneyland, planet Earth.
I've seen strange lights in the sky, of course. But nothing quite like this.
We don't imagine you ever leaving at all.
Nowadays, you have to take what you can find. Perhaps something better will turn up before too long.
Gee, that's too bad.
I just don't believe it.
Leave the girl. It's the man I want. There's more to it than anybody's letting on. I mean, people just don't vanish.
Hiya, my pet lion. Did you enjoy your nice caretaker?
I don't know what you're so pleased about. There's a 327 Appendix 3, subsection 9, death waiting for you.
You cannot escape me. Wherever you go, I will track you down.
I don't think we'll bother. Let's forget it.
Relatively speaking, yes. It's 25 years since I first visited your planet.
Well, what do you reckon? Things more peaceful, quieter, calmer now?
Well... Devil is it?
Pull the automobile over.
There's some people there who could use a lift.
War is hell.
Weirdos! You can tell them at a glance, you know.
And I am evil.
I give you the Fourth Reich.
The other Dalek was underdeveloped, with vestigial limbs and sensory organs almost negroid.
Enough!
You have said enough!
I shall make my deal with the powers that be, whoever they be.
Years?
Yes.
Time for a rest.
Time to get started. Come on, Ace. I particularly like the travel section.
The Radio Times, Britain's biggest-selling magazine, now even better.
Starting with Children in Need, a new dimension in television is coming at you on BBC One. A third dimension that will bring you-know-who right into your home for a special two-part adventure.
We're moving right along. Join We Three
in 3D.
Doctor Who. That's
Join
right. We Three
in 3D. All for children in need.
Children in Need, a good cause, and they've brought me back to support it. We've got a special program. You'll enjoy it. This year, it takes on a new dimension. Children in Need. You can help us. Don't forget your glasses.
Don't forget to get your glasses to join me and my other selves in 3D for a special Doctor Who adventure for children in need.
We are bringing a new dimension to children in need this year. Join me and all the other doctors in the Dimensions of Time in 3D for children in need. Wow! Look at that! Woo. Get your glasses.
Children in Need. If I can do it, you can. And after all, I'm shameless.
Lovely, thank you.
Classic Who on horror. It's about time.
You can always judge a man by the quality of his enemies.
He must be destroyed.
You won't succeed. In the end, evil never does.
Davros, for the last time, stop the development of the Daleks.
Impossible.
You will obey me and no one else.
Kill him. You will be exterminated!
The beginning is the best place to start. This Easter weekend, Doctor Who arrives on horror. The longest-running sci-fi show in the world. Doctor Who, weeknights on horror. It's about time.
Exterminate!
Doctor Who.
Hello. Remember me? That incident with the Eye of Harmony and the Master? San Francisco, New Year's Eve, 1999. Yes, of course you do. Still, you don't want to hear about that, do you? You want to know what happened next. I'm the doctor, by the way. What do you mean I'm not the doctor? I think I should know who I am. In fact, I'm certain of it. I don't sound northern enough. I don't know what you mean. I am the doctor. T-shirt and a leather jacket. No, that's definitely not me. I have much more sartorial elegance than that. See? Well, maybe I will be, but I'm not yet. Hopefully not for some time. It sounds ghastly. It's called regeneration. A way for a Time Lord to stay alive after his body dies. Yes, a Time Lord. From the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Cerberus. Look, are you going to keep interrupting me like this? Regeneration? 12 times. That's 13 bodies in total. I'm in my 8th incarnation. Now, I thought you wanted to know what happened after San Francisco. Yes, that's where I met Charlotte Pollard, my traveling companion. My friend, Charlie. Yes, I rescued her from the R-101. On Earth. October 1930. Yes, it crashed, killing everyone on board. But I rescued her. I saved her life. Maybe I have changed history. But what else could I do? I could hardly let her die, could I? Die? All right, pull up a chair, if you can. Very well, if you're sitting comfortably, I shall begin.
Paul McGann stars as Doctor Who, Saturday nights at 6:30 and midnight on BBC 7. Doctor Who.
My TARDIS got ejected as ballast.
We have to get into your TARDIS.
It's called the TARDIS.
TARDIS?
Blocking our way back to the TARDIS.
The TARDIS. My ship. TARDIS. Time and relative dimensions in space. She's a limited edition, you know. Only 305 Type 40s were registered by the Time Lords.
And it is your TARDIS.
Yes, that's right. My TARDIS.
But it is stolen.
Not stolen as such. She was in for repairs on Gallifrey when I, borrowed her. Look, no one missed her. It's all right, really.
It looks very small.
Well, she's bigger on the inside, you know.
It looks like a very small blue box. A police box.
Yes, I know she looks like a police box.
It looks fragile.
Oh, she's sturdier than she looks. She may be old, but she's as tough as old boots.
Not true.
Space collision. Time to go, I think.
Well, tougher than old boots, obviously. And before you start getting any ideas, she's invulnerable to outside attack.
Please, for me, just work. They're breaking through.
Okay, virtually invulnerable.
What is the purpose of your machine?
Oh, she's much more than just a machine. I suppose you could say she's alive. Yes. I know I'd be completely lost without her. Lost without her. Lost without her.
Paul McGann stars as Doctor Who, Saturday nights at 6:30 and midnight on BBC 7. Doctor Who.
Data entry. Time Lords. The Time Lords were the rulers of the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Cerberus.
Footnote. In this period, the Time War between the Daleks and the Time Lords has not yet taken place. Gallifrey has not been destroyed. The Time Lords are not extinct. Time Lords were ruled by a High Council, a President, a Chancellor, Cardinals. The Time Lords have their fair share of renegades, those who turned their backs on the Time Lord way of life. They include the Master, the Rani, the Monk, Morbius, Drax, Asmael, and the Doctor.
That's just the start of it. Eventually that energy will rip this ship apart.
Time Lords are humanoid in appearance, but they have 2 hearts, a respiratory bypass system, telepathic powers, and the ability to regenerate their bodies. Footnote: the Time Lords of Gallifrey were able to regenerate their physical appearance and thus extend their lives. Regenerations could be triggered by tragic accidents or as a result of a body growing old. Time Lords can regenerate 12 times, allowing them 13 bodies. Second footnote: in his 9th body, the Time Lord known as the Doctor met Rose Tyler. But we are concentrating on a period before this. The Doctor is in his 8th incarnation and travelling with a young woman called Charlie Pollard, a woman who should be dead.
Stupid, stupid, stupid Time Lord, what have you done?
Paul McGann stars as Doctor Who, Saturday nights at 6:30 and midnight on BBC 7.
Data entry ends.